Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? This is the one and only DJ Skyrocket coming to you live from the number one Chinese restaurant in Columbia, South Carolina, next to Big T's. And you see, I got my two counterparts on here with me. I got my counterpart. The ECBL might be over, but we not over. We still gonna be live and we still gonna be doing what we do. That's what we do. But go ahead, listen. I'm gonna do it this way and let's see how smart these guys is. I'm gonna let the oldest one introduce themselves first, and then the younger one go next. Let's see how they go. Go ahead.
Wha- What's happening? What's happening? This your boy, Big Show, the show. Some people call me Big Show, some people call me the show. But whatever you want to call me, just don't call me late for drinks, and don't run out of drinks when I get there.
Y'all know what it is. More Soldier B. That's what's going on, man. Hell of an ECU year. All-Star game just got over with, man. Congratulations to all those boys, man. Hell of a job. Some hell of a job being the coach. Getting that award. Um, uh, that's it, man. ECBL is over, so we opening the floor to a lot of stuff. Anybody can come in and do whatever. I'm over here working with my pops in the house. Made it home from Houston, so I'm gonna be in and out, but I'm gonna put myself out there. That's what's up.
Well, listen, we finally made it back down this way, and you forget about we know you that
Huh? Oh, it's breaking up. It's probably my phone or Rocket phone. Yo, it's Rocket.
That rocket phone. That rocket phone. There you go.
that's not my phone.
Or Jose Remy.
It was your phone, because your phone just buffered.
Oh, it did. Well, I'm sorry, buffer. It won't be buffering in 2 minutes. But listen, um, Sebastian Page, our other partner on here, won a prestigious award yesterday. He won the MVP award of the coaches versus coaches basketball game that was held at All Star Weekend for the ECBL. So he got a little bit more hardware to take home. I wish he was here to talk about it, but he had a game today, so he's actually on the sidelines coaching. Even though the ECBL is over, they still play ball. They got another league in Columbia that they are the defending champions in, and they had their first game today. That's why he's not here. But he said he's going to be listening in. But show me and you talked earlier this week, and you
Hmm.
had a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I had a lot on my mind. The whole thing with Bronny James and everybody blaming and saying he ain't worthy of a second round pick. He's not good. He only got it because of his daddy. And the thing about it is, I have no problem with that. How many cats done got jobs in the real world because of who their daddy is? How many of them done got this and that because of who their daddy is? So if having a good daddy, it hey, it helped him out, let it go. Now he got to get there and prove that he belongs. So his daddy helped him get in, but he got to be the one that proved he can stay there. So I
Well,
don't.
he took a big step and he humbled himself. And he said, whatever the Lakers need him to do, he's going to be that guy and he's going to do it. If they need him to play in the NBDL, he's going to do it. If they want to sign him to the active roster, he will be willing to sign. But he's there for the team. It's no I in team. But it is an ME in it. But still, but he said it's no I in team, and he's ready for the long haul, and he's going to do what he got to do.
Okay, but Skyrocket, you used the phrase he humbled himself. When was he ever arrogant? You only humble yourself if you arrogant. He was never an arrogant player. He was never an arrogant kid. All he did was go out there and try and play his best. So to say he never humbled himself because he never was arrogant.
Oh yes, he was. He was
When?
arrogant and
Name a time, Skyrocket.
he
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 never
was.
came out.
if you look at some of those videos when he was playing his senior year, he was very arrogant. But
Where
then
was
he
he
got
arrogant at? Skyrocket, where was he arrogant? Give me an example. Don't just say he was arrogant. Because if he dumped over somebody or shot in somebody's eye, that's what all of them do. He
oh, that
didn't
what
get
all
in
of them
no
do. But
he didn't
but
get
it's a
in no press conference after winning the game and
oh
talk
no no
about
no no
how,
no
how much he
no
dominated or everything like
no
that.
no he didn't do
So
that.
where was he arrogant? He was
What if you
I
go
never
by that?
saw a bit of arrogance in him.
Okay, well if you go by that, you're right. You're right. You're right. But I can say but.
Yeah, you can say but.
Okay, okay, okay. But you're still my dog, man. But so we
No.
disagree. But I thought he was a little outdated. I'm saying that. I don't think okay, let's back up. Picking him in the second round was good.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a travesty if they would have picked him in the first round.
Yeah.
A lot
I
of
agree
people
with you with
thought
that.
a lot of people thought he was going first round just on the sole premise that he was LeBron James' son and LeBron owned the Lakers and he can make Jenny Best do whatever he wants.
The thing about it is, and all this here goes back to, and I hate, and I don't hate it, I love it. I love getting on my soapbox because I can't stand him. I hate when people mention his name. I hate his shoes.
Oh Lord,
I
here we
I
go. Here we go.
I,
Here we
I
go.
don't drink Gatorade no more. You know, the only thing I still do is wear Hanes underwear because they are comfortable as a mother. I can't give up my Hanes now. I can't give
Yeah,
up my Hanes.
it's very comfortable. You're right.
Yeah, but everything else, I don't deal with no products that Michael Jordan endorsed or ever endorsed. You know, so that's my whole thing.
We
But
know
it's
you are a Michael Jordan hater. We know that.
I do not hate him. I do not hate him.
But
I
you
hate
got to know, Michael
I
Jordan is
hate
the best businessman ever.
he the best shoe salesman. He the best shoe
No,
salesman
no,
ever.
no. You just said a couple of weeks ago he the number two shoe salesman after Al Bundy. So what?
I'm talking about Al ain't never sold no shoes. Al, if you look at it, Al always ran all the customers off. Al ain't never sold. I went back and did my research. Al ain't never sold a shoe. Griff, Griff sold more shoes than Al did. Al ain't never sold a shoe.
Oh,
But
but so let's
I
go
mean,
forward. Let's move.
but really, it's
Um,
just one more thing. It's now that's one more thing he got over. They great everybody, all these Jordan lovers. That's just one thing he got over them. That he got over Jordan now. Jordan's son wasn't even never even good enough to even think about getting drafted. You know,
now,
only thing Michael Jordan's son famous for is messing with Scottie Pippen ex-wife. That's the only thing Jordan's son famous for.
well, Scottie Pippen's son is currently in the league. He's playing in summer league right now.
Okay, and a good
As
player, and a good player.
he as an undrafted player, and I watched him play the other day, and he was impressive with stuff he was doing.
Yeah,
So,
he said,
mhm,
huh?
mhm.
Your mama's
Yeah.
the one that got lettuce written on it. Should say lettuce written on the bag. The one one is your daddy on. Huh?
Tell person I say hello.
It's small. They regulars.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, why he get that situation? Um, um, the, ne- yeah. So right now, you're
Mm-hmm.
watching the MLB draft, correct?
MLB draft. Yeah, Kansas City Royals are now making their selection.
Okay, and Georgia player was drafted.
Third overall by the Colorado Rockies. And now Kansas City just picked the first baseman out of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Can't can't, can't pronounce his name because I don't like the Florida Gators. I hate the Florida Gators just as much as I hate Michael Jordan. So I ain't gonna even announce they player name because I ain't giving them no pride. I hate the Gators. I'm a Gator hater. That's who I really hate. That's who I really hate. The Florida Gators.
I thought it was going to dinner. Yeah. You sure? Yeah, I got it.
421. Yeah. So but listen,
There goes Soldier right there, man. Bring him back in.
who?
Soldier B.
I don't see him. Okay, there you go.
Hey, there you go. Skyrocket. Skyrocket ain't wanted to bring you back here, man. He being
Hey man,
selfish.
hey man,
Hey,
hey, that look like that dough hanging up right there. Is that a dough hanging up?
the other side of the shop, we still Hoser came over, so they doing something unloading the generator off the truck. So I said I'm gonna get back home just for a minute. But anyway, I want to ask y'all a question about what y'all see out of the new dream team is what I call them, man. You got Kevin Durant up in there showing out, still one of the baddest ones that, well, we'll say Steph Curry, but Kevin Durant still the most scoring this damn like the most decorated Olympic champion, when it comes to um the American team.
But
What
my
y'all think
thing
about
is, I only saw one of their games. I only saw one of their games. Um, and it was
what the
against
one
Canada.
against
It was against
okay.
Canada.
So what's your thoughts on that as far as what I'm saying, what you see out of the team? Even Ant-Man got in, so you know what I mean? So, do y'all think they putting the team together? You know what I mean? Y'all think that they can play with each other like that?
Man, that
Yeah.
man came out and said he is the team. And
No,
everybody that know Ant
no,
Man knows, huh?
I can't say that. I can't say Ant-Man is the team. I can't say that.
No,
Only person he really is the most crucial component of the team, Kevin Durant. When it comes down to it, the crucial component of the team is going to be Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is going to be the most crucial point.
That's your most decorated. That's your most decorated, Olympian. You know what I'm saying, for the USA basketball. When it come down to it, he always perform in the clutch. That's the guy you want the ball, at the end. Even though you got the big stars on there, you know what I mean. Even though I thought LeBron James did a good job distributing the basket, setting up screens for for Curry to get in. So I thought played pretty well together.
Okay,
I don't see
but
anybody beating
but
him.
I know one thing. If Team USA
Uh-oh.
comes out like they did against Canada, they will get upset by one of those teams that's well seasoned. Canada started the
So
game
what?
on an 11-1 run. USA could I was going to say
What?
Carolina. USA couldn't put the ball near the hoop. And as the game progressed, was able to eat into that lead because of their athleticism. But if they don't tighten it up, it's going to be a long haul. They're not going to be a shoot for
I,
the gold medal game, especially when you got
I
to
don't
play the
see it.
light
I don't.
Salt brothers.
I think that's
The
a
Who
shoe in.
brothers?
We got a
You know what I'm
shoe in.
saying?
The Who brothers?
We got a. What'd you say?
The
Hello?
Gasol brothers, Paul and his brother.
Mark Gasol and Paul Gasol? Is there some new Gasol brothers?
I said Paul Gasol and his brothers.
I mean,
The
is there some
Gasol brothers.
you talking about Paul Gasol that played with Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, he still plays.
You you
You know,
think
he's
them
still playing on.
you think
Oh,
them old ass dudes gonna do something?
I think them old ass dudes gonna do.
They biggest competition gonna be France.
Oh,
Their biggest
France.
competition, yeah. France got Wembyada. They got the other cat. from Rudy Gobert. The biggest competition gonna be the French team, in my opinion.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, in my opinion, their biggest competition gonna be the French team.
Look at God. Sure, I'm already being called back. I'm on vacation, but being called back to work. So
All right, then.
all right, go.
See,
All right, y'all, hold it
yeah,
down.
yeah. What Sky Rock?
Rocket done left. Look,
No, I'm here.
There
I'm
you
here.
go. All right. Yeah. I mean, they biggest in my eye, they biggest threat gonna be the French team. You know,
Mhm.
if anybody wanna chime in and tell me different, I think France is gonna be their biggest, you know,
I,
threat.
I need- I got to actually look at their lineup and see what's the deal. Who they got? Who got what? Because hold on, show. I got people
Mhm.
coming in interrupting.
Well, if anybody wanna chime in and everything, because I wanna argue, I wanna get some Sebastian ain't here for me to argue with this Jordan thing. I love arguing about Jordan because I don't like Jordan. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I
But
know you don't
anyway,
like Jordan. Everybody knows.
yeah,
Everybody in the world. I think everybody in the United States, China, Japan. Everybody knows you don't like Jordan.
the world. I want everybody in the world to know.
You want?
I want everybody in the world to know.
Well, listen. I can call Jordan, and
Call him.
for you can tell him yourself that you think he's the second best shoe salesman, the second the
I
second
say he
best.
the best shoe salesman. I ain't say he was the second best shoe. He the best shoe salesman. You know.
Mhm. So listen, let me ask you this. So would you go to a Charlotte Hornets game knowing Jordan gonna be there?
I don't go to game. I don't go to no game to look at Jordan. So he gonna be. He ain't playing. So there you go. Well, I ain't got no problem going to watch Charlotte Hornet. If I go to a Charlotte Hornet game, I'm going to watch the players. I ain't going to watch the old man in the stand.
He ain't in the stands, he on the bench.
Well, I ain't going to watch the old man on the bench.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's on the bench. So so now what else? We said something else we wanted to talk about. You told me this week we was talking about something, and I forgot what it was. Do you remember?
Uh, I'm still upset because people still talking about how Caitlin Clark didn't make the Olympic team, and if you looked at that game today, I don't know
Oh,
what her final stats was, but she was turning the ball over. She only had at the end of three quarters, she only had 7 points, but she is a superstar, and I ain't taking nothing away from her. I believe she is going to be a great WNBA player, but right now she not what she was in college because these women are better. They play better defense. They're better offensive. And like Diana Taurasi told me, it's levels to this. Y'all, all these Caitlin Clark fans expect her just to jump in there and come out averaging 30 points like she did in college. You know, but it's not happening. And I'm not taking nothing from it. It's going to happen. She's going to be a great player. But she now has to learn on this level, just like she learned from college, because you got to look at it. She only got her team at Iowa in the championship her last 2 years of college. What did she do her freshman and sophomore year? She scored a lot, sure. I'm not taking nothing away from her scoring. She's the all-time leading scorer. But she had to get her game better. And then she knew how to lead them through the tournament, you know, to the championship game. But
yeah,
they wanted her to come in the pros and be Caitlin Clark scoring 30. But see the thing about it is those passes that she making that's leading to turnovers, she was getting away with that in college because the players she was going against, all of them wasn't the most athletic. So you can make those passes. But now you got ladies that are just as athletic as her. Some are better, some are skilled, and they know how to be in the right position. That's where a lot of her turnovers are coming from her thinking that, oh, I can squeeze it through there because I did it in college. But no, this player here is a little bit faster than the girl I did this on in college, than the ladies I did this on in college. Until she gets that out that, okay, I can't make the same pass that I made in college here. Because it's just like a quarterback. You got tighter windows. And once you go from college to pro, and she is tighter passing lane. And once she grasps that, I think her game will be a whole lot better because she already got the scoring part down. She do need to work on her defense. She has that Olay defense, but does she deserve to be on the Olympic team now? No, I don't think so. And I'm not hating on her. In 4 years, yeah. In 4 years, I feel she gonna lead the Olympic team, the women's Olympic team, in 4 years.
I think Angel Reese is.
No, I think it's gonna be Caitlin Clark. I'm talking about out of guard, but I think she's gonna be the top guard in 4 years. Her and Paige Bucket. Paige Bucket. Because Paige coming next year. Y'all watch her. Paige coming next year. Barring any injury, in 3 years, Fuwale will be there. But I ain't saying Fuwale gonna be ready for the Olympic team, But Fuwale gonna be there in 3 years.
And then Wake gonna be there too. Well, it depends on what you do in the NBA.
Don't be talking to me and eating at the same time.
Hey, you did it a couple of weeks ago when you were eating that spaghetti.
I wasn't eating no spaghetti.
What you was eating?
Wasn't eating nothing. I was drinking.
You always drinking.
All right.
All right. Listen, let me ask you this, because I know.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on. First of all, Leah Thompson said, "Are you cute and are you married?"
Yes. Good. I am all of those things.
You remember who Leah Thompson was?
No, I don't.
Okay, don't worry about it. I'll text you later and let you know.
Well, I am. You ain't gotta test me at all. I am all of those things she said. I am cute.
You don't remember?
And I am married.
You don't remember?
No.
Okay. Think back to, don't say that, but think back to the 90s.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Hell, I can barely think back to the 2010s. I can barely think back to the 2010s.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, I know you want to talk about this.
All right, tell me what I want to talk about.
The failed assassination attempt on your president.
Go give me a beer. Go give me a beer. Ain't nobody tried to shoot my president. Cause for one, my president, she ain't made president yet.
Oh, I know who you talking about. But go ahead and inform the people who you talking about.
Kamala Harris.
You think she's actually gonna run?
I ain't saying she gonna run this year, but I mean, I want any.
In 4 years, do you think she'll run?
She might. I hope she do. But it's time for to give a woman a chance. Because
you think America's gonna let that happen?
They need to, because hell, it can't be no worse than these dudes done been running it all these years. And if you listen to all these politicians and people out in the streets, the country going to hell in a handbasket, and men done been running it ever since. And hell, if you're going by what they say, we ain't doing nothing but running it in a hole. So give a lady a chance. Shit. Give a woman a chance to see what she can't do no worse.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't think the Democrats will let that happen, though.
The Democrats will let it happen because the thing about it is they almost let it happen with Hillary. They was wanting Hillary to win, but it's just votes. And one thing, and look here, I might get a little bit of backlash for this here. Women don't stick together. Women don't stick together.
No, they don't.
They don't. Women don't stick together because the thing about it is, it's more women in the United States than men. So if all y'all vote for a woman, y'all could be running stuff, but y'all don't stick together. They go Big D. What's up, D? They don't stick. The women don't stick together. They talk about and everything like that. Women don't stick together. So if women were to start sticking together, they could surpass us in everything. You know.
They can. They can. But there's so much cattiness between women. It's a run. Listen, if you want to mess up something with some brothers, bring a woman into the mix. Okay? And I hate to say it like that, but bring a woman to the mix. And they're gonna mess it up. They'll mess it up. It's like a cancer, boy. If you bring in two women, oh my God, it is over. It is over. Cancer Christmas.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that because I'm saying as a whole. I'm not saying you gotta. Okay, if you bring two women into a situation, you gotta make sure the women like each other. That's the same thing with men. But I'm talking about as a whole with a country when you ask them to when like in politics and you ask them, okay, here go a candidate, you know, she got all the qualifications, she got all this, because like I've done a lot of reading and a lot of polls and stuff. Looked at one one of the reasons a lot of women claim they didn't vote for Hillary was because she stuck with Bill. Okay, that's her choice. She
Hey, I'm gonna
want
go to jail. I'm gonna kill some niggas up in here. Bruh,
what's up?
you should have seen how they just murdered my Chinese plate just now. In
I don't
front of
care.
me.
I don't
Huh?
care. I don't care.
Okay, well, go ahead. Go ahead and say what you're saying. But I'm gonna kill some people. Go ahead.
But like I say, they didn't. A lot of women didn't vote for Hillary because they say she stuck with Bill. That was her choice. A lot of women that didn't vote for Hillary, I guarantee you, or at least 50% of them, their husband cheating on them, and you ain't left him yet. So why you
Well,
wanted
they
her to
got to
leave hers?
understand. They got to understand too. Some people believe in the oath of marriage and the oath they take when they get married to somebody. It said richer or poor, better in here, better good time, bad time, all that.
Okay,
Some
there you
people,
go right here. There you go right here. All right, there you
well, you
go.
know, they from the old school.
But no, you can't mix. We're not mixing religion and politics. That's two things I do not mix. They are separate entities. They should never cross paths or nothing like that. You should never make a political decision based on your religious beliefs
You
because
not.
when it comes to politics, you are trying to find a person that can do the job the best. You know, going by what your core values are about the issue. You know, so but my thing about it is, and here go a question right here. A felon can't even vote, but he can go run for president. How can he run for president, but technically Donald Trump can't vote for himself, but he's allowed to run for president because felons, convicted felons can't vote.
Okay, I want to see this. You know how every year, every 4 years, when they have the election, they have the video of the candidate going to vote for themselves. What are they going to do this year when it comes time to voting?
They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. They just gonna not show nothing. They're gonna talk about something else because technically, if he go by the letter of the law, he can't vote because he done been convicted of a felon. Well, not just a felon. He done been convicted of 34 felons.
Uh-huh. You right. You right. I just want to know. I want to see how they spin it.
They done spinning with that fake shooting yesterday because that I ain't never seen Because like when Ronald Reagan got shot on the street, Ronald Reagan was gone in 2 seconds. When Reagan got shot, Reagan was out. He was gone. Secret Service snatched him up, stuck him in a car. He was gone in 2 to 3 seconds. Donald Trump was on stage a minute and 42 seconds after being supposedly shot. He was on stage a minute and 42 seconds. That is the worst Secret Service clear out that I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
They allowed him to stop and get his shoe. They allowed him to hold his fist up in plain sight so that if it was a second shooter, had a clear shot at him. That is the worst Secret Service. If this was not staged and something they planned, that is the worst Secret Service job I have ever seen.
I said when I first heard it that it was fake. Now I said from the get-go. Now I said from the get-go that it was staged, it was fake. If somebody told me today, listen, remember back in the days when they made movies, they had them blood capsules?
Yeah, that looked like ketchup. That looked like ketchup on it. But yeah, I remember the blood capsule. But hey, but you remember in wrestling, they had the blood capsules in wrestling. They would stick it in their mouth and bite it and look like they were bleeding out the mouth and everything like that. Yeah. But my thing about it is, like I said, if this was a legit shoot, that is the worst job I ever seen by Secret Service. It is clearly the worst job. Now, Wake Forest got 3. Wake Forest got, from what I done seen, Wake Forest has gotten 3 guys drafted in the top 10.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking it up now.
Yeah, go right there. Yeah, I'm looking at them now. They had the 2nd pick, the 4th pick, and the 10th pick. That's 3 Wake Forest players.
So they move. Listen, they is going to participate in what? Hold on, I'm reading what D say in the comments. Do you see this right here? Oh, okay, I see what he said.
Yeah, in other conflict. Yeah, that's what they do.
Well, y'all know, if y'all go back, every time Donald Trump was in hot water or something going on, something always happened.
Something would happen to get the attention off of him. But that's all politicians. That's all politicians.
Well, they moved his trial date back to September.
Okay.
They moved this from July to September.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see what happens.
Now they're gonna move it back again because they're gonna say he got shot. So they're gonna move it. They're gonna move it again. Watch, because now he done got shot
after the election. Yeah. And then after the election, he cannot be convicted of.
No, if he don't win, he can still go to trial. But if he win, now you got to wait 4 years. And then the thing about it is
statute of limitation.
Yeah, the statute of limitation might be done run out by then because that would have been almost 8 years.
Yep, statute of limitation would run out. But listen, so they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They smart. Whoever his backer is, whoever that person in his ear is telling him, "Hey, you need to do this. You need to do this." Because I know he's not coming up with it by himself. But it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy. It's crazy. So.
Yeah, it's super crazy. But that's the world we live in, where the rich. Like I say, I ain't care nothing about color, race, religion, nothing like that. My thing about it is, if you don't make over $500,000 a year, it's not in your best interest to vote for Donald Trump. If you make over $500,000, it is in your best interest to vote for Donald Trump.
Well, let me ask you this. Someone said earlier today that maybe we need to talk about this, and I asked you. They want to bring up the subject dating while older. Now we know you married, and you've been
Yes,
married about 6 years, 7 years,
eight,
eight,
eight.
8 years. Yeah, because
Be
James
eight.
is 7.
It'll be
Yeah,
eight. It'll be 8 in September.
8 in September. So,
Yes, sir.
if you can remember back that far,
All
I know
right.
you can. I know First Lady
I'm,
can.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I'm
Okay,
thinking now.
thank. Now y'all had a unique relationship because you was in South Carolina in the EO, and she was
In
in
the EO.
Athens, Georgia.
Yes.
But y'all made time to see each other
Yes.
when y'all was off. How did the
Yes.
dynamic, or how did that planning come out to where y'all say, okay, this is what we're gonna do? You off here, I'm off here, we're gonna meet here. How was that hard to plan?
No, cause we just talked. We just talked and we discussed and everything like that. And one thing I want to tell ladies, cause it goes both ways. This is for ladies and men. If somebody really wants to be with
In the chat.
you, they are going to make time. If you are a priority, and and it ain't just on the men's side or the women's side or nothing like that. If somebody wants to be with you, they are going to make time and find a way to be with you. That's why, you know, I tell folks you can't watch somebody 24/7. If there's somebody out there in the world that they want to be with, I don't care how much you try to watch them, they're gonna find a way to be with that person. And that's what me and Toya did. We just made sure we made time to see each other. And that's what you have to do. You know, and I'm not one of these one. Like I said, I see all these podcasts about people, and it's trigger words. I call them trigger words because when women, especially younger women, some older women, it don't bother them much, but when they hear these trigger words like submissive or follow or let your husband lead you, that ticks them off because to them that makes them seem like they not in control. you know, when I try to tell them stop using them trigger words, and because what the women are saying and what I feel they're saying, could be wrong. What I feel they're saying, they want to be equal, but then another thing that made me mad about women, y'all want to pick and choose what equal is. You know, you can't pick it either. Either we equal, and the thing about it,
Tell them.
no relationship is gonna be 50-50. It ain't no such thing as 50-50 because everybody may not have 50 at the time. It might be a time that I only got, like Michelle Obama said, it might be a time I only got 30 and you got 70. But then there'll be another time where I got the 70 and you got the 30. You know? But what you have to do is work at it and everything like that. That's the only thing I can tell her. But that was me. And Talia, she tries to get me to talk. I'm not a, touchy feely relationship type of guy. I ain't about all them feelings and emotions and stuff like that. You know, I ain't about all that shit. Cause I tell them fuck them in a minute. I don't care. You know, fuck them feelings, fuck this, fuck that. I used to have an old saying. And I used to
FDB.
live. No, I used to live and die by this here till I met Toya, and she changed me about it. I had a saying about church. Church don't bother me. I don't bother it. But I go to church now because of her.
The
And she
walking
introduced me and showed me to a light because that's what before her that was my motto about church.
parking
Church
lot
don't
security.
church don't bother me. I don't bother it. You know what I'm saying? I used to back before I met Toya, I went to church for two reasons: weddings and funerals. That was me. But now, as I got older, a lot of things have changed in my life. I've matured. I feel I am matured. I still ain't matured on my talking about my feelings, because those is my feelings. Let me deal with my feelings and my issues and everything like that. And that's one thing women have to sometimes just let a man go off. if you know your man, let him go off in the corner. Sometimes I just need to go in the corner and fuss with myself. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be all right. But I don't be wanting, because then another thing y'all women like to do, y'all love to take our weakness and store it up. You storing up my weakness.
All women.
And then when you mad at me, that's when you throw my weakness back in my face. Skyrock, you know the old saying how we used to do. But if you got into it with a cat at the club back in the day, and his old lady was right there, and you done punking, she done stored that up. She done stored that up. So then when they get into an argument, oh, you ain't say that to that fella in the club the other week. You ain't
say that to him. Why you giving me all this? Why you ain't gave me that?
Oh, got a whole bunch of lip right now, but you ain't had all that lip in the club 2 weeks ago. And see, that's why a lot of men don't share. But no, that is a lot. But the thing about it, ma'am, we can't tell the difference. We can't tell the difference because y'all stand so close to the ones that do, and do the sister and girl power and women and we all boss bees and all that. You're standing so close to them and cheering with them, we can't tell the difference. So what we do is we just kind of hey, I ain't gonna share everything when it comes to my emotions and my feelings. Because sometimes y'all standing too close to the rah-rah ones. Y'all standing too close to the ratchet ones, because then you holler sisterhood. This my sister. Hey, no matter, okay, just like I know we all got them. We all got them because we got them as guys. That dude that goes out and he loud and you always trying to pull him back, man. Calm your ass down. Calm your ass. Y'all got that same thing when it comes to women. But y'all don't try to calm her down. What y'all do is right there with get them, girl. Get them, girl. Don't let them talk to you like that when a lot of times they be wrong. They be starting stuff.
Okay,
like,
let's talk about this.
You got to
I ain't saying
you got to know your battles. You got to know when.
But
you
the
got
thing about it, come on. But do you have that girlfriend that don't know her battle? Everybody got them friends, because I got some guy friends back in Carolina that don't. Hey, Skyrocket, my cousin Reggie Boy done got old ladies catching up with now, but Reggie Boy did not know his battle back in the day.
I got some rowdy friends.
See, that's what I'm talking about. And they don't know. They don't know their battle. They don't know their lane.
I'm just surprised. She looked over there at her friend when she said that.
I do have some rowdy friends, but I can't. I do back them down. I do. I'm the one. I'm the tamer. I'm the one who will. I'm the one who can bring them down. I can
calm her down. I can calm
Okay. At what level? At what level did you bring them down? At what? Now, I take that back. At what point did you bring them down? Sometimes it's too late to bring them down once they done lit the house on fire.
No, I get them before they lit the house on fire.
Once the house on fire, it's too late to talk about. Come on, don't do that now. She done it. And that's how it was.
No, I get them off before that ledge.
And I had some people like that in my life back in Carolina back in the day. The house on fire now, so why am I? It's too late for me to try to tell him don't throw the match. Now he already threw the match. It's too late. Now we got to deal with the house being on fire.
Yeah, no, I get to it before you. But see, the thing is, if I don't know, if you don't let me in and give me information to help the situation, there's nothing I can do.
Oh, but see, you don't have to know. You know them.
I do know.
Once you in a spot with them and they get
loud, now if I'm in a spot with them, then I can.
And then you hear okay, here go right here. When you hear whatever friend you talk about, I ain't pointing no finger because I don't know your friend. When you hear her voice and she yelling, it's too late then. It's too late. It's too late.
Yeah, no.
Like, you could be at it. You could bring her back, but the damage done been done. Cause one thing about a lot of folks, not just men, it's women too. Once that yelling part, cause you didn't start off yelling. You didn't start off.
Yeah. See the other one. You see the other one that sneak in now, right?
Yeah, they started off talking calm. And it was just a conversation between the two parties. But then,
I don't raise my voice.
I ain't talking about you. I ain't because you done deem yourself as the quiet one. I'm talking about them loud friends. See, because
Yeah.
it could be a cookout part or something. So you over here, you doing your thing. Okay, I'm grooving. I'm doing
And
my
if I
thing. I'm over
am,
here. And
and
then
if
you hear that
I
voice.
yes,
You
I
hear
go.
that. You hear that voice, but it's too late then. It's too late because what it is when that voice done got loud, that means feelings done got hurt. The voice only get loud when feelings get hurt. Because if you just discussing and we grown, if you just discussing something and your feelings not hurt, you gonna talk in a nice calm. Oh no, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. But then once you done got fed up and your attitude and your tip going up, your voice comes right on
Well, hey,
behind
show. I feel
Huh?
the steam. I feel the steam coming off of. You see, she looking at me, roll her eye like she can beat
Mhm.
me. But
it. So that's all of them.
I'm talking about Leah. Leah was looking at me, staring at me like she wanted to fight, and I ain't even saying that. Y'all the one. Hold on. So y'all the one. Okay, but didn't you say y'all need to talk about dating in
I
dating?
said that. He
Okay.
was like, how you ask a married woman about dating?
He was single that one time.
Yeah, I would say he asked me how did we make because
I asked him how did they make time with
Yeah,
them.
because-
They had a long distance relationship,
Ooh,
and they still had time for each other,
Yeah, 'cause
and they made time for each
they
other.
made time.
But
They made time. And the thing is, if you want to be with somebody, you're gonna make that time.
so what
Yeah.
you?
Oh,
You
I
make
make
it-
time.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to be with somebody, you're gonna make time.
it looked like
that's no
Skyrocket.
question.
I don't want to-
Skyrocket. She back there lay across the bed like she want to make some time now.
See,
See, you need to stop. You see what?
she
Don't
ain't-
pause like that.
Hey, Leah. Hey, show. She won't be making it work tomorrow. She come with that in here. She'll be calling in and say I'll see y'all on Wednesday.
Oh. God, dog, she gonna take 2 days off?
I'll make her take 2 legs
He
and
ain't
then
going away for the rest of the
and then I'll call her pigeon toe because she'll be knocking me in the pigeon toe when I finish.
Look, he messed
Jamie,
up. He
Jamie,
ain't gonna
give
be
me
able to make no. Look, he ain't gonna be able to be on this podcast next week.
He gonna cancel all week. You talking about they just cancel all week. Came home.
She gonna have you. She gonna
They're
have
gonna
you
get
canceled.
beer. They going to get some beer now.
She gonna have you canceled all week. Huh? Take it off. Take it off.
Y'all got 2 cars, 2 of y'all.
We got 3.
2, y'all got 2.
We got 3.
The way my Liz, she got the money.
So where's she going? I thought we was having this conversation about
They going to get beer.
Well, you could have. One of them, they can go get beer by themselves. We still having this conversation.
I'm not going away. I'm right here.
Skyrocket. Tell her
Yo.
don't be fixing her bosom on camera. People, this here's a family show. This is a family show.
It's covered. We all covered.
See, look at, see that, look at.
She felt so managed.
Check-a-lay. What I tell you about Pitcher Woo on the job?
No.
She needs your funds. She needs your funds to get that beer. She ain't going to get that beer. She needs you to get the funds for that beer.
I done gave it to her. They finna go.
I want the funds.
They finna go.
I want the key.
Yeah, she
Okay.
tried.
Well, let me ask her. Okay, okay, how much is it? How much is the right price to spend on a first date?
Boom.
It depends on where we're going.
Yeah, it depends on where we're going.
Now, I can't say in Joan's defense.
Damn, Skyrocket, you can't remember the lady name, boy. No way.
You know,
He cut it short. He cut it
I
short.
cut it short. I gave
No.
I'm giving her new name.
He ain't cut nothing short. You know, with all that, he thinking. He trying to
No.
remember. That is, Skyrocket. Because anytime as a man, when we thinking.
No.
We try to blame it.
Why I couldn't have a stutter impediment?
Yeah, yeah, I was just about to say that. We try to blame it on a speech impediment, but we thinking because we done forgot. That's what that is. We
Hey,
thinking.
but I can say we almost on the first date. and I took her to the #1 Chinese buffet, #1 Chinese spot.
That's not what he promised.
Yeah, we
Compromise.
Yes,
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
do the whole compromise. So we
Hold
supposed
up.
to go to Texas Roadhouse.
Hold up. Let me ask. What? I listen to words now. You said y'all almost on the first date.
Yeah,
almost.
He can't.
Okay, you all, but hold up, hold. You almost on the first date, but man, you already in the hotel.
Well, I'm here because of the podcast.
Okay, but
He was supposed to be on a date. He was supposed to be on a date.
That's what
But
I'm
he
saying.
didn't cancel the podcast.
You could have canceled the podcast. This was y'all first date.
We
Thank you.
We
Say
canceled
that again.
we canceled the podcast last week because of.
And we gonna
you
cancel the
bereavement.
podcast. Okay, yeah, that's because my mama had passed.
Yeah,
I didn't.
so we was in bereavement.
Oh,
and
thank
and
you.
then this week,
But-
I didn't want to cancel 2 weeks in a row.
I'm not important.
So
Well-
I explained to her what had happened. And she
But
was like,
buddy,
okay.
But buddy, you done skipped steps, boy. You a bad man, boy, because you ain't even took on the first date, but you got her in a hotel already. Boy, you a bad man. You a bad man.
What does that mean?
I still gotta keep
Huh?
What does
But
that
no.
mean?
That don't mean, hey, that don't mean
You
that. She
Because
was already, she was already
I
there.
was just friends, but it ain't nothing going on. It's 3 of us here.
Go ahead. There you go. You and go. But hey, your feet work. Your feet work. Don't be no hater. Don't be no hater.
And look, and guess what? I'm gonna go too. But hey, when they said, because we supposed to be going to Texas Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. And he done went the #1 Chinese
I
spot. And
called,
then
I
ain't
called
even
a
know-
button hook.
ain't even
When
it
they
ain't
wanted to
good.
run the street, I told them to go run this button hook, but they wanted to be hard headed run the street.
It ain't even no good tables to sit down in #1 China. In.
Yeah, it is.
Man, no,
Tell them again.
unless they done got new tables. I know 8 years ago it was mainly a takeout spot, and nobody wanted to sit in there and eat.
You talking about 8 years ago?
Yeah, I used to go there. Now they food good. Hey, unless they done changed, they food been good.
No, fast forward to the day, same
He
thing.
trying
Hey,
to cover
see
his
that.
own ass on
See
this.
that? That's a to go spot.
But I
ain't-
did
ain't no
issue
sit
a
down.
rain check. I did issue a rain check, and
Yeah.
they said
You ain't got to issue no rain check. Them
I
ladies
did.
right there. Hey,
You know.
it's still early. We can end this here in 7 minutes, 8 minutes. We
Thank
can
you,
end this
bro.
at 8:30, and y'all.
Thank
And,
you.
But we not at 8 now.
No,
Who is we?
that,
Well,
that's
take her-
old. You know
take her-
Chinese.
take her-
Chinese, right? Chinese
Chinese
go
food.
to as soon as you go to the
yeah,
bathroom.
Chinese. You go in the bathroom and burp, and you hungry again. So Chinese don't hang with.
You better tell him how to work this date.
Tell them.
So
I got my
we
good
can-
dress.
she got on her good dress too, and I know you want to see it on the floor later on. So you better you better work that. Hey, you want to see it on the floor later on, so you better go ahead and take that later on a nice date and a nice.
She like, oh, okay.
See that? There you go. But hey, it ain't gonna be unless you take her on a proper date to a nice
Yeah.
sit down place. Ain't nobody want to
But
go.
we talking and we getting there. We good. We good.
No,
Don't
you
try
ain't-
to change this narrative on me.
But thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
Yes, it is on him. And like you said, you can change.
Wait.
Y'all can cancel in 5 minutes.
And I
Thank you.
drove
Yeah.
up here. I ain't even.
And
been to
and
I drove
and she drove that boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
you owe her. Yeah, you owe her. No,
Ain't
you need to
sacrifice
take her.
sleep time, 'cause I gotta be to
What's
work
the
at
nah,
5:45
you don't need to
a.m.
take her. You don't need to take her to no Texas Roadhouse. You need to take her to what's the place right there by Target.
She wanna go to Duck Donuts. She
No,
like
take
me.
her to the place by Target, man.
You talking about Hickory Tavern?
Yeah, take her to Hickory Tavern.
What
That's
I-
a
what
nice
I-
place.
What,
Huh?
what am I gonna do there?
Eat food.
On a date.
Well,
Well,
look,
look.
I already been there. I won't go there.
See that?
I never been there.
See that? She want Duck Donuts, so we'll go to Duck Donuts.
You want duck donuts?
Yeah, I never had it. She said
They
good.
make donuts. They make donuts out of ducks.
I guess.
They make donuts out of ducks. Hey, I don't trust some place, man. That name just ain't right. Duck donut.
What you say? What you say they had? What you say they had?
Maple bacon donut.
She said they got a maple bacon donut.
That's just like you go into a hot dog place called Dick Sandwiches. No, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. No, I ain't want to go there. I ain't want to eat them hot dogs. No. But yeah, man, take the lady on a proper date, man.
Yeah, we are.
Teach him how to do this.
We are.
You know, and then I don't know how long y'all been knowing each other, everything like that. You know, but then you just almost 24 hours.
You don't even want to know how this happened.
No, I don't know. No, since you say it like that, no, I don't tell. Don't tell. No, don't tell. I ain't want to know how it happened. Don't put all your business out on the internet because you know the internet forever. Don't put all your business on the internet. All right, did you ask her? Okay, did you ask her the main question of dating in this era, in this time, in this generation?
No, I did not.
Do you have a man?
I do not have one.
Oh yeah, we.
Do he know that?
Yeah.
hey. That's the question right there. Do he know that?
Okay. All right.
Hey, show look at us.
And then that's fine. I don't want to see the duck donuts. Them they look like ducks right there. Don't mess them. They look like ducks. Okay, then another question. Another question you gotta ask in this generation. But she kind of old, so it don't matter. Another question you have to ask in this generation. Older, put it like this. She ain't young. You have to ask, were you born a woman?
Yes.
Okay.
I was in the shower when I still had a split. That I was
okay. That's all. Those are the two questions you have to ask. Those are my. Those are my. I've told my kids.
Oh, hey! You forgetting one? You forgetting one?
What's that? Now
have
this
you
your
ever
question.
had a BBL or mommy? What they call them? BBLs, mommy makeovers.
No, that don't matter. That don't matter. I'm telling you, those are the two questions that will lead. The two questions I asked you were because if you don't have the right answer for them two questions, that will lead to a fight or somebody getting run over with their car or something like that. Those two things lead to people getting hit by cars because
you had to run.
One thing, ladies love to holler at, and this here used to be my thing back in the day. Ladies love to holler, oh, I'm single. Do he know y'all single? Because he think y'all in a relationship. Because, you know.
Who you pretending to be in a relationship with?
It ain't that you pretend, but see, ladies, I'm gonna tell you one thing about ladies. Ladies, and I mean y'all might be different, but back in this here for the ladies in their 20s, 30s, most of the time it's somebody. I know y'all over that now, but then y'all may still have this too. Sometimes it's somebody knocking the dust off. You know, y'all may not count it as a relationship. Y'all just might count it as a checkup. Old maintenance man comes through, knock this dust off. Everything's still working right. I can still get up there and wiggle, jiggle, jangle. Everything cool. But you done jingle jangle too much.
And he done fell in love.
He done caught feelings. And he think y'all in a relationship because he come running every time you call. So he's thinking that's a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you have to have communication.
That's why I asked.
On they line. Everything has to be told from Jump Street.
Hey,
but that's why I asked.
And your cousin said, and he's that guy.
And look here, and that's what I asked. Do he know that? That's why I asked the question. Do he know that?
Yes.
You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying because ladies will think, oh, that's just my friend. That's just my friend. We ain't in no relationship or nothing like that. You know, that's just my friend. But he don't think that. Y'all have to know what he thinking too. Because
and don't assume what he's thinking.
Next thing you know, you go into your
communication. Is the words that are coming out my mouth. Yes, it may be actions and speaking.
I don't know if you live in a house or apartment, man, back there with a yellow dress on, looking away like you ain't guilty or nothing. But do you got a mailbox? because you might wake up one morning and that dude sleep outside your mailbox because he wanted,
My
you
house,
know.
I live by
Okay,
myself, and
I ain't saying he live with you. That's why he ain't come in. But he outside your house. He outside your house.
Sitting in the car. They've been in the car
Sitting in
all
the car.
day.
Or Skyrocket. Remember this cat now. Or he done ride past your house. Make sure ain't no cars in your
Yeah,
driveway.
make sure ain't no strange
Yeah.
cars thing.
Ain't no strange cars in your driveway. That's how I say. But ma'am, sitting up front right there, because I don't know your name. That goes back to what you say about communication. You gotta tell them, hold up, buddy. Don't come around here unless I call you. You gotta do like Smokey did. Don't ever come around here.
That's right.
That's what you gotta
And
tell
see,
these two.
the thing is, if you come around, you're gonna be coming around and you're gonna be looking for something, and you're gonna get what you ain't looking for.
Your feelings gonna get hurt.
That's the-
Your feelings gonna get hurt.
And then if you come to my territory, my space, without me knowing or acknowledgement, you might get a bullet.
See, there you go right there. See that what I'm saying? Now you got it. Now you got to charge because he violated your space.
Because
you got it.
You came in my space, my territory. When
You got to charge.
home,
you got to charge till they work it out, till they figure everything out. You know that. You got to charge till they figure everything out.
And the way they work, they ain't in no hurry.
Just how the police do it. Okay, somebody laying on the ground dead. Somebody got to go to jail right now for this. You know, so you might get out tomorrow or a couple of days later, but for today, like the police gonna tell you, today you got to go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let me give you these bracelets. We're gonna go down here and take this picture. Come on, do this glamour shot. You know, we're gonna run your hand across the screen so we can see who you is with these old fingerprints. But that's all good. You'll get out in a couple of days. You know, we're gonna make sure your story check out. You know.
Glory.
hello.
Yeah.
The church just came out for some reason.
Yeah, because she, hey, I believe she done
It
had to
wasn't
deal
about
with
what
it.
you was talking about.
She might done had to deal with this situation. She might done had to almost bust old cap because he been hanging around her mailbox.
Well, I have great communication. I mean what I say and I do what I say.
Yeah.
And if I say
Everybody, all women, look here. It may not be to the extreme. Come on, ladies. Be honest with yourself, ladies. Be honest with yourself. It may not be to the extreme or some movies or something like this here could be just a little bit, but all y'all done had a little junior stalker. That you done put that wham on him and he ain't want to let go. You know? Little junior stalker. You had to talk him down and say, look at buddy, this over. It was fun. Everything, but all y'all done had a little junior stalker. Don't sit there and lie to yourself that you didn't. You know. All you done had a little junior stalker. Now go ahead on now. Don't lie. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Huh?
I've not known.
Been a stalker? No, I never had.
No, it that one. I mean, a junior stalker, he might have just called too much, and you be like, "Look at man, don't call me no more." See, that's how stalking start off with a lot of phone calls. You know,
that's how it started off, man.
Start off with a lot of phone calls.
She gonna block me? I need to find out something.
The only reason why I don't deal with behavior that makes me feel uncomfortable because I've been through an abusive relationship. So when
there you go right there. There go your stalker right there.
No,
but then you don't know if it's behavior until that makes you uncomfortable until it becomes uncomfortable.
Yeah, so I know what my red flags are because of the situation I've been in. So if I tell you what my boundaries are and you cross those boundaries, then no, I have no more communication with you.
Okay, once he crossed those boundaries, those were the beginning stages of stalking. So you done had you a little junior stalker, a little baby stalker. No, I don't allow
that to happen. My boundaries are my boundaries. And
but once he crossed your boundaries, that's what threw up your red flag. So there you go right there. By crossing your boundaries, those are the beginning. You don't just be a full-blown stalker. Stalking is in steps. You don't just wake up tomorrow and I'm finna go stalk this girl hide in her bushes and everything. Stalking is steps. It's steps to stalking. You don't start off with sleeping in her attic. You don't start off with full grown sleeping in her attic. You know. or hiding out in her car trunk or something like that, it steps the stalker.
What that? Let me see.
See? Do not give it back.
I'm not. See?
Yeah, that's what I gave her for the what? Yeah, okay. Show.
You might be got old Junior.
You gotta go.
Yeah, because you
got
said
Y'all here. It was wonderful talking to y'all.
But hey, ma'am, I'm gonna give you one more warning. Before I go. You might be got old. You might be sitting behind old. Well, now you might be next to old Junior Stalker right there.
He might be, but I can promise you, this can end just as quick as it gets started.
So there you go. Hey, take that woman on to eat, Skyrocket. Let her get a good meal, and y'all come back and discuss and talk about stuff. Whatever, take her to Duck Donuts or whatever, but come back and talk and discuss.
Make that face.
Come back and talk and discuss. Come back and talk and discuss. Get to know each other.
We're gonna talk about the dope donut. I never been there.
Talk about the donuts.
Yeah.
Talk about the donuts. Yeah, talk about the donuts. Just discuss and talk. There you go right there. Be friends. Be friends.
We were talking earlier when I got up here earlier.
Yeah, we had a good conversation.
All right. Well, that's good. That's nice.
I'm big on conversation.
Nice.
There you go.
So right now, it's like open and transparent. We don't got no stake.
Skyrocket love to talk too. I don't.
Who is Skyrocket?
I love it. You ain't know that his name?
Mm-mm.
Go tell her how you got the name Skyrocket.
24 hours. We only known each other for 24 hours.
Okay. Go tell her while y'all talking tonight. Tell her how you got the name Skyrocket.
It sounds like this gonna be interesting.
It's funny. It's funny. I don't know it could be what your level of interesting is, but to me it was hilarious.
I like to laugh.
You do?
Yeah.
So you gonna laugh about spits?
Man, it's for fun.
Huh?
Yep.
It ain't funny.
Yep.
It ain't funny.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
So if you tell me why they call you Skyrocket, I'll tell you why they call me Fair Fireball.
Fair who?
Fireball.
I know why that.
Well, see, there you go. There go a conversation y'all can have over Duck Donuts and get to know each other.
Well, all right, bro. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, it is past the hour, and we done had a good conversation. We done had some good laugh. We done got a bunch of comments in the comment board, and we got a lot of people watching. So listen, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Remember, we do this every Sunday night starting at 7:30. It is open, as you can see, is an open barbershop talk. We talk about everything that was on our mind. Before we leave show, you got anything else you want to talk about?
If anybody that's watching want to get in, just hit us in the comments and we will send you the link if you have an opinion about anything we talked about. And now we are willing to talk about anything. I am open to anything. I feel I have I take that back. I have a semi-knowledge of everything.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, and on behalf of my other partner who's actually building the garage, we'd like to say thank you. We'll see y'all next week.
Tracy said, come on, Tracy. Come on, Tracy. Come on, Tracy. Next time, Tracy. And get your opinion. And I have a knowledge of almost everything.
And see, Tracy is show partner in crime, like Toya said. That's his partner in crime. So, Tracy, you make sure you come on next week. Because it's going to be highly, highly entertaining with y'all two over here. Because we're going to see what it's going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, until then, we'll see y'all in 6 days and 23 hours. And y'all come on back. And hey, we changed the name. It's not Balk Night Picks and Lines no more. We still screaming on Balk Night Picks and Lines, but it's called The Crew. The Crew. That's the name of it, because a lot of people were saying we was being sexist by putting Balk Night Picks and Lines featuring the fellas, and we wanted some females on here. So we changed the name to The Crew. That's what we are now. We are The Crew, and you're more than welcome to be part of our crew. Like I said earlier, if you want to be part of our crew, just hit us up in the comment box, and we'll see you in the live stream link. Until then, on the Duck Donuts.
On the Duck Donuts. See you next week.
All right, see y'all next week. Bye.
All right.